What is goody, y'all? It's your boy Shaq.
And I'm Bolo, and welcome back to Q the Breakdown. Today we got whoa. We're gonna have to start that one up. That's the first time I've ever done that. No,
Wait, we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it going.
Yeah, let's just keep it rolling.
That's good.
Welcome. Here we go. And I'm Bolo, and welcome back to Q the Breakdown. Today we got the big homie in here, Anthony. Not.
What's up, everyone? Not here.
Not. What's going on, my man? Thank you so much for agreeing to be on the show.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. You came straight from work from Bloom right now.
That's correct. Yeah, it's not too far from here, just right downtown, and just rode the bike over.
Nice.
Yeah.
This guy pulled up hot, bro. Full leather outfit and everything.
Assless chaps and all.
Dude, it was hot as balls
changed.
out today, too.
Yeah.
You told me you got the motorcycle specifically because you work downtown now?
Yeah, just I was, riding the car every day, and fucking parking was just getting worse and worse, and the meters and parking rates, and then once gas hit $6, I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm getting a motorcycle.
Yeah.
And I have not looked back. It's the best decision.
It's pretty gangster,
Yeah.
low key, not gonna lie.
yeah, it's a triumph. I was just like, open up, offer up, and it was literally like the first post. It was posted like 2 hours prior to me checking the app, and it was like right there. So it was just
Easy
it was
call.
fate. Yeah, it was
it's
fate.
definitely
I went
fate.
down to Imperial Beach where it was the next day, and then picked it up right on the
huge.
spot. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Steal.
That's sweet. Honestly, could you see me on a motorcycle?
Absolutely not. They don't make motorcycles that can carry your weight.
That was cold, man. That was cold. Dude, let's talk about the name Not. Where did that come from?
Just a bunch of like times that I'm going out with my friends, or just like trying to be spontaneous and not saying no to things and just being creative about it. I'm sure you guys have said it, in your past, like, yo, do you want to go to Vegas? Well, I'm not down.
Okay, bro, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah,
Maybe-
and
okay,
that,
cool,
and then,
cool.
Yeah, so,
Damn, I just put that together.
yeah.
I promise you, I was thinking about that on the way here,
Yeah.
bro. That was a question I wanted to ask. I was like, is it because I'm not down? And like, if it is, bro, fuck yeah. So that just made me feel better.
Yeah. No, I love just being spontaneous and just saying yes to all the adventures that life throws your way, and then also the is it grammar aspect of it? 2 negatives make a positive.
Okay,
So I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
trying to throw some positivity into the
There you go.
in the house
let's
world.
go.
There's more to
Yeah.
it, dude.
Yeah,
I like that.
2
I like
layers,
that.
2
There you
layers.
go. It's like an onion.
My fucking dumbass thought it was like, Not, who's there?
Marco Bolo.
Yeah. Knock was on my list of potential names.
Potential names.
Okay.
Yeah. But there's the
long-
knocks, and I love them too. So.
How long you been running with the Not project?
I did that. I transitioned to that when I moved back from China, because I was going like balls deep in house music, and what my previous name was over in China would not really work, and also everyone was like fucking up the pronunciation, because I tried to do, back when it was cool to take out like the vowels and the DJ names, and my name is Giovanni. And
Okay.
so I tried to do like GVNE for Giovanni, and everyone's like, Govney? What the fuck?
In China,
I was like,
too?
yeah, in China. And I mean, yeah, it was hard for them
That's funny.
most of them to even
Have the
be able to
E's like
read
a
that
3,
shit.
and then everything, like
Yeah.
all the A's are V's, so it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah. So I was
underscore,
like,
underscore.
Yeah, I was like, I'm abandoning. This is staying in China where it belongs. And then once I came over here, I started the Not project. That was like 3 years ago now.
Oh,
Okay,
shit,
cool.
okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk.
This guy's gonna go, but never mind.
You've been DJing for a while then, before obviously the Not project.
Yeah. I had residencies over there. I started DJing and producing over there.
Okay.
In China.
As far as producing, I've seen you've had a few pretty successful releases on some pretty major labels.
Yeah, man. I've like my first major release, my first EP was on Strange Love, which is like I hope everyone knows Strange Love. I love that label.
Mm-hmm.
Very respectable. They're like a sub label of Tool Room. So I was stoked when they signed tracks that both feature my like original vocals. That was a huge like confidence booster to continue using my own vocals.
Right.
And then that first one got in the top 10 for Tech House on Beatport, and then
shit.
like
go.
top 25 on overall. So that was like definitely a good start. And then single on Space Yacht. Psycho Disco was another huge
Psycho
EP.
Disco's fire.
Yeah, that was a huge milestone for me because I've loved Psycho Disco and Treasure Fingers. I fucked with his music and releases for years. So that was
you
awesome.
that put that show together at Bloom.
Huh?
The Treasure Fingers, that was you. You
100%.
Okay, I see you.
Yeah,
I can always tell, bro. All the bookings, I'm like, that was definitely Anthony, bro. 100%.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
no one's thinking outside the box like that.
That's funny.
Yeah. When I signed to Space Yacht, they invited me up to play at Sound, and you know how they always have like the question marks on the posters.
Right.
So you don't know who it is. I didn't even know who it was, and it was fucking Treasure Fingers. And I was like, yo, what's up? And I had my release coming out on Psycho Disco in 3 weeks after that.
Yeah.
And he ended up playing at Firehouse down here in SD like the next week.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, we just got along so well, and I was like, yo, you need a place to stay, because he had like a buyout from the promoter that booked him there. He was like, sure. And I had like just finished renovating this Airbnb, and he was like my first official Airbnb guest. Yeah,
tight,
Treasure
yeah.
Fingers, and then we just
perfect
kicked it.
timing.
Yeah, it was
Dude,
good.
I think this is like a perfect segue into Bloom.
Mm.
Let's talk about kind of what led up to that.
Yeah, man. I mean, I got experience in China. I was doing some artist liaison over there for like big festivals. And
real quick though, I think I feel like we might have just jumped right in. I apologize for everyone who doesn't know. Anthony is the talent buyer at Bloom, right?
Yeah. So I book all the talent openers, and now I'm getting more involved with the headliners and main artists coming through there. So, if you like any of the artists coming through, come check it out, and you're welcome.
What a guy.
Yeah. But yeah, so I had some experience over there, and then I wasn't even planning on getting this job. They were having just like open job interviews. When they were reopening, they had like, clean house essentially, because everyone from Basement, the previous location, moved on because it was closed for like 2.5 years, I think.
Right.
So I was actually taking my homie that just moved here from Taiwan to that open interviews. So I showed up in like sweatpants just to give him a ride, because he didn't even like have a car or license yet. Like, he is straight up immigrating to America. Yeah, he's like fresh. Yeah, so I took him there just
position? Was he going for that same position?
He was going for anything, dude. He just wanted to get into the club, because that's all he worked at over there. He was a DJ resident, music director for various clubs in like Shanghai, Beijing, Chengdu, and like all these random places. And so he moved here, didn't have a car, and he's like, yo, this is the last day for the open interviews. Can you give me a ride? So I took him, sweatpants, was just waiting in the car, and then I was like, fuck it, I'll go up and wait with him, make sure his dumbass doesn't like mess up the application or anything, because he's never like filled out like an American application like this. So I was just chilling, and then I didn't even bring my resume or fill out the application. And then one of the owners was just walking by from the bathroom. He's like, hey, are you ready? And I was like, fuck it, I'll shoot my shot. So I just went in there, and we just hit it off, me and the two GMs, and they just like pretty much offered me a job on the spot. They were like, if you can do artist liaison in China, like that foreign speaking country, you can do it like easy here. It'll be a cakewalk. So they were like, yeah, you have experience, so let's run it.
You had a good point there. Way overqualified, bro.
Yeah. I told him a story when I was doing artist liaison. One of my artists that I was taking care of was Shiba-san. And this is before he lost a lot of weight recently. I don't know if you've been following him on social. Dude's killing it. Keep up. And this is before that. So I had an e-scooter over there. It looks like a Vespa, but it's just electronic. It's not as much torque. Yeah, it's a little bitch bike for sure. We're not gonna lie here. And but that's how you get around in a city of like 28 million people. It's crazy. So
Vespas.
Yeah, that or the Metro. The Metro is pretty clean. It's really reliable, but it doesn't go too late. So anyway, after the festival, he wanted to go after party. So his PA, like the promoter, the festival provided, like a local Chinese, was with them, and then he wanted to go after party, and so I took him to another club, and his PA was just like falling asleep, standing up, and I was like, told her like, you can go back, you're you're off the clock.
You're
You know,
relieved.
yeah, you're relinquished of your
sleep.
duties.
Let's take a nap.
And then apparently the assigned driver also, he didn't tell us, he was just waiting outside. He just abandoned ship and he's like, fuck this, and he went home. So
What?
at this stage of the morning, now we're at like 6:37 in the morning. He was ready to go, and it's impossible to get cabs at that time.
Yeah.
So there was just one e-bike with my name on it, and I was just like, dude, we got two options here. We can keep waiting for a cab. It could be hours, or I will drive you back on the scooter to your hotel, which is on the other side of Shanghai.
That's so funny.
I hope my battery makes it, because then mine, I have to go like under the after I drop him off, under the tunnel and then back up, like where all the skyscrapers and like, you know, if you see Google Shanghai, those skyscrapers is where I lived. I had to go under the tunnel and go there. And he was like, okay, on one condition. Only I drive. And I was like, what the fuck are you going to drive, man? I was like, this is my scooter. He's like, but I am French. I'm a better scooter driver than you. And I was just like,
So you let him drive?
So you were
yeah, he fucking drove.
So did you hold
took
on to
him
him
for the
like
team.
this, or did you
Full
hold his
straddle.
back? Or you were holding.
Fortunately, there was handles on the back for like
Ah, come
backpack.
on.
Yeah, no, that's the truth. That's the truth. I was just holding like this,
Dude, no way. That's
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
That is
Yeah,
hilarious.
so
Imagine just
I don't
being
know
like
why
a
I just shared
random
that
person
story,
seeing
but
that.
fuck it.
Is that Shiva-san?
Yeah,
The guy behind.
yeah. I took a
Ew.
selfie, and he.
You guys probably would have gone
That's
closer.
fucking great.
Huh?
You said if you would have straddled, you probably would have been a lot closer to him.
Yeah, no, we were
That's
fucking close. It's a one-seater, bro. It's a one-seater e-scooter. But I had to, that's what landed me the job. I was like, yeah, the point is, like, I do what I got to do, take care of the artist, basically.
Yeah.
And they were like, all right, so you drove all the
You're
way
hired.
on the other side of Shanghai, like the biggest city in China, to get the artist home. Perfect. So
hired on the
that-
spot.
They're gonna get him
Yeah,
a little
that's not
Bloom
the first
e-bike
time that
and
happened
everything.
either.
That's not the first artist.
I had to do that for Valley Mo. Sam Feld wanted to go to McDonald's at like 3 in the morning, and that dude, all the Dutch are just fucking like 6'6", tallest country in the world. And I was like, all right, I'll just cruise, you know, slow, and you just walk by, and he was like, he just ran and jumped on the back.
No, let's go.
Legs. He's like, fucking let's ride.
Sounds like those scooters a fucking hit, bro.
yeah, dude. That
So is that-
scooter's seen some things. We
is that
drove
what you-
into McDonald's, like inside McDonald's on the scooter too.
I'm gonna write that down. Must get e-bike.
gotta get scooter. That's probably why you got the motorcycle then, right? Was that just like icing on the cake?
That is, I don't think any DJs are going to be jumping on that. in Shanghai, we were able to, you know, I don't know. It's like the cop. If there are cops, they kind of just look the other way. If you're like an
Oh, okay.
expat foreigner, like Shiba-san was just blatantly running red lights, and I mean there was no cars. You
Yeah.
know, but still in America, you're not going to do that. Even there's no cars at 6 in the morning, or people are
No.
sleeping or whatever. But he was just like, "Can I run it?" I was like, "Fucking run it, man. There's nobody around here." So,
But you guys didn't
yeah.
hear that though, you know.
Yeah,
Full
don't do that here.
transparency.
Don't do that here. These streets were bare, so it was safe. We looked left,
That's
right,
so
left,
safe,
mom,
safe enough. Let's
left,
talk
right,
about
left.
the craziest experience you've had as an artist. I mean, I guess that one kind of tops it. But what about here at Bloom? Anything close?
Or
Well,
any personal
nothing
experiences for you
close to
playing, or
that.
like anything like that?
Let's see. It's been a wild ride for sure. Like I've been doing it since the beginning of March, and then seeing some of the writer requests, what they're asking for, and then stuff that goes on in the green room. It's pretty fun and entertaining. It's definitely better. It beats any desk job. Can't complain
Yeah.
there. But yeah, just little things, man. Like if I just finish a track, I try to pump out like a track a week, and then I get to like sound test check it on a club system
True.
every week.
That's
you
pretty
you
dope.
can't beat that. I remember now in China, I had to just listen on my phone, see how it sounded on that, then my laptop, then my headphones, and my shitty speakers at the time. Now I get to go out to the car, do a car test, and now that I have this job, I can
But before
Dude,
sound
get a
system.
yeah,
full
dude, it's
test,
freaking
yeah.
amazing.
That's
It's
That's a good
so
little
good.
perk to have.
Oh
honestly.
yeah, it's
I didn't
little
even think
things
of
like that.
Yeah.
But just being able to meet all the artists and have like direct contact with them, meet their managers, get some insight, get some tips on how to get signed to a label, how to integrate into like a festival community.
Yeah.
Just learning a lot, man. But yeah, as far as like crazy shit, of course, when Fisher came through, it was a party.
Yeah.
It was a party, man. It was a party. So
It was a madhouse.
Yeah, yeah. I
Were you
mean,
there?
Yeah.
yeah, it was a shit show. That, and then my birthday, Snake Hips was playing, and then that was like 3 weeks into the job, so I was still, just like, I'm still taking it seriously, but like taking it super seriously, like trying to like have a good first impression.
Yeah.
And then, but it was my birthday, and my bosses gave me like a table with a comped bottle for all the homies. So I had like a crew of like 30 in the corner. And then Maddie, their tour manager, was just like, "What is that? What is that party over there? What are they still doing?" Because they cleared out everyone. The club closed, and I was like, "Oh, it's a birthday party, and they still have some left to drink." And he's like, "Oh, nice. Whose birthday is it?" And I was like, "It's mine." And he's like, "The fuck are you doing here?" He's like, "Go party." He's like, "I got them. I got the boys." And then so I was like, "All right, cool." And then I went over. And then I was like, "Hey guys, I guess I'm off." And they poured me a shot, and then like 45 seconds later, Audie of the Snake Hips came over and was like, "I hear it's someone's birthday," and I was like, "Yeah, it's fine." He's like, "Let's fucking party," and he jumped back up on decks.
What?
And then my boss gave us another bottle, and then we all went back to the dance floor, and then I went B2B with Snake Hips, and then just like went till like the wee hours.
The wee hours.
Yeah.
Bloom after hours.
Yeah,
Red
dude,
light
that
edition.
was definitely
That's crazy.
the best birthday ever.
Yeah, but that's something I'll never forget. What
He's
the
saying
fuck?
like they sang happy birthday like 2-3 times. Like I was like, "You guys, you don't need to keep doing it. You don't need to keep doing it."
We like it.
It's
We like it.
Yeah.
That's
I'm sure there's
it
going to
was
be a
nice. It
lot
was
more
special.
stories like that too, bro.
Yeah,
Honestly.
yeah. Fisher was like on the we have a stripper poles in the back in the garden room. We were all
all
like
up on
trying to
those
see
things?
who can get up the fastest and then do their best move coming down.
No way.
Yeah. So
Did Fisher win that competition or what?
yeah, hands down. It wasn't even a competition. Only a few people went, and then once he went, we all just were like, "All right, unanimous winner."
You can't follow. Yeah, you can't follow
I'm
that
not even
up.
going.
You win.
What am I supposed to do with that?
Yeah.
That's hella funny.
Yeah.
What about obviously you were making music, you were DJing before you took on the Bloom job.
Yeah.
How's it been kind of managing and juggling both?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It has like taken away a lot of time from production, but when I can produce, I just go all in, and I'll just sit there for like 8 hours and get the arrangement down, and then I'll go into another session for mixing and then mastering.
Okay.
So before Bloom, I was doing a remote job, and I was able to bang out like a track a week for 2 years. When I moved back, that was like my priority. Is like, all right, I'm back. I moved back to get into like a market where house is more prominent and more accepting, because it was not over in Asia. It was still like EDM, big room, dubstep, like raunchy dubstep,
I've heard, like,
which I fuck with, but
overseas, like in like Asian stuff like that. So like, let's say we have Fisher here right now blowing up, and like that gets to them like months later. So like I feel like they're like well later. So like all the like trends and everything that we're seeing, they're way behind the clock. So I mean, I guess that makes sense.
I feel like I've obviously never been there, but I can imagine like they're just on some crazy like bass EDM type shit out there.
Yeah. I mean the great firewall of China, as they call it, blocks Google, Instagram, Facebook, SoundCloud, Spotify, like a lot of resources of information and misinformation, but but definitely music, fads, fashion, like trends and shit. They don't have access to any of that. So that's why like one of my projects over there was an electronic music startup streaming platform. It was like kind of like SoundCloud, but for China. So we had all the servers in there, and it was dedicated to EDM and like bass music, and we had hip hop on there too as a genre. But we did that for a couple years, and that's where I was exposed to like a state-of-the-art studio. It was like a room in a room. It had like, some Euro racks and analog compressors, all this.
Damn.
And I was like, all right, if I don't like take a stab at producing, I'm gonna just kick myself in the foot like for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Right.
'Cause I grew up playing drums and guitar and always loved EDM once that came into my life. But I just was too distracted and busy raving back in like the EDM golden days, like 2012, to actually like sit down and take it seriously. So over there in China, there's still distractions, but not nearly as much. I don't have my degenerate friends like dragging me out to all the great.
They're gonna be watching this too.
Great decisions. No, that create the best memories. I couldn't say no to them. I mean, that's where Not Down, it came from. It came from that because they're
baby.
like, yo, I wasn't even like exaggerating. Like we would literally be like, do you want to go to Vegas today? Like, like today.
Like, let's make
like,
a movie.
let me try and cover my shift. Like that's what we were doing a lot back then. We still do, but not as much, not as frequently.
Yeah.
Because we're all focused. I'm focused on the Not project and also Bloom. So yeah, it's back to the original question. I was producing a lot more when I came back here. When I first came back, I was managing like a co-living property.
Okay.
So that means like everyone has their own room. You can have your own bathroom, but everyone does share one big kitchen. It's like a 450 square foot kitchen, but it's just a way to like combat the rising rent prices for like starving artists. So it was a bunch of musicians living there.
Were you
artists? I was living on site,
okay.
manager for free rent, which was a huge plus. So I was able to like reintegrate back into America because I was gone for like 5 years. So I had to retake my driver's test. I had to do everything. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I did that for 2.5 years. And because like the main office is up in LA and I was down here, I was pretty like autonomous and didn't have micromanaging. So I was just producing every fucking day.
Yeah.
And when I had to work and like do some tours to fill a room, I would do that and go right back into the studio. And that's really what helped me find my sound and get some, support from people like Steve Darko and, Two Tails, Astronomar. Yeah, it's been
Fire.
Yeah, so
that's sweet. I know you briefly touched on this earlier, but for all your tracks, you do your own vocals, right?
Yeah, most of them. Now I'm like sampling a bit more. Like I just sampled the Chris Brown "Look at Me Now" because I like the little do 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 do
Yeah.
do 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 do.
Inside of the club.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
exactly. So it's called Salty because it's that sample right there.
really?
How you gonna hate from outside the club? You can't even get in.
That's so funny.
So
Oh, the song is called Salty.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah. Because I just wanted to use that little, that little synthy hook that everyone knows.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, fuck it. That also has like nothing underneath or in the background, so it's easily sampleable.
Yes.
Sampleable?
Yeah.
That
May have just made that
Plausible.
word up, but
No, it works
don't
for
worry.
sure.
I'm not going to patent it. Anyone can use it.
You have to get like a special
Sampleable.
copyright. that,
So it depends if you're like, if it's a quick snippet like that, no. I think it's like 3 to 5 seconds or whatever. You don't need it. Or if you are using like a full verse and you upload it on a SoundCloud under like Creative Commons license, I think it's fine as long as you're not like trying to make money off of it. But then again, look at, some of these the bangers that are coming out right now, like who knows, I know Repopulate Mars got hit for one of their big tracks like a couple years ago. I took that Repopulate Mars like workshop and he was mentioning that he's like, I will never not get samples cleared again. He was like, that fucked me. Like he lost a ton of money, but it blew up.
Backtracking.
Yeah.
For real.
You got to take it off the streaming platforms and
Probably
all
pay
that.
a shit ton of fees.
Yeah. Big fine. Yeah.
Damn.
But, obviously people are rolling the dice and they can get away with it, especially if it's like a smaller mid-tier artist, you can do it. Like I could probably do it if I wanted to. Yeah.
Let's talk about like a long-term vision, like let's say 5 to 10 years from now, and maybe it's you, maybe it's a Not project. Do you want to take, obviously I'm assuming you want to take the Not project further, but are you trying to stay long-term in like the actual industry as far as like doing talent buying, kind of diving deeper into that side of the scene?
I mean, yeah, I could realistically do both is what I'm learning. I wouldn't be able to like tour like many other DJs, but I would like to have like a nice cohesive balance between the two. I'm really getting into booking and talent buying, and now that I'm learning the dynamics of it, I know I could, do that from here. I could do that from Tulum. I could do that from Costa Rica. Right. And then if I get booked a gig, I can take it. Right, I just can't do it every Friday, Saturday like some of these DJs are, frantically doing, impressively doing, but it would just be too much. But I'd be down to do a little bit of both.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll never stop making music, even if it if it never reaches a point that I could solely just live off my music and touring, I'll still just do it for fun. Yeah, now I'm straight up addicted. It's like if I don't get in the studio, I'll start to get a little antsy. I have ADHD, so it ticks that too, and then I'm just like, fuck, that's my release.
You need to produce right now.
Yeah,
I'd say there's worse addictions to have.
Yeah.
That's cool though, bro. Honestly, just use that to your fucking advantage.
Yeah.
Dude, you should start getting addicted to that shit.
I'm gonna just start kicking it with him, bro. Fucking hell. We're practically neighbors, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking sweet, man. I know we touched on some of the labels you released on early. Box of Cats too, right? You're on?
Yeah, 2 times, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. I did this on purpose. Repping. Yeah, Hood Politics.
Box of Cats is dank, bro.
Yeah. Once I moved back, Hood Politics was a huge goal just because, they're San Diego, baby. So I wanted to get in on that, join the Hood Poly fam.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Dude, that's sick. Are you from San Diego originally?
Yeah, I'm from Oceanside. It's where I grew up.
Okay.
But I moved around a lot. I was born in Spain and then moved to North Kakalaki and then moved to Oceanside.
Wait, say that again, dude. What?
I moved from Spain to North Carolina.
North Kakalaki?
You never heard North Kakalaki?
Nah.
South Kakalaki, North Kakalaki? No.
What?
That's a real thing?
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, it's just like a
that's fucking
southern
hilarious.
nickname.
That's crazy.
So yeah, I moved there, but I was just really, really young. And then I moved up to Vista, Oceanside. That was elementary school, middle school, and then the beginning of high school. And that's when I went to college over in Maryland. And then once I graduated there, I came back here because can't stay away from San Diego for too long.
It's impossible, dude.
Yeah.
Where'd you go to China?
I went 2 years after I graduated. It was supposed to just be for a year before I dove into a long-term career job. So I just went to teach English to kids, and that's when I realized there's so much work over there because in San Diego, I know it's tough. Everyone wants to live here. So the jobs are pretty shitty. It's sales, marketing. No offense if you or anyone does it. It's just not for me.
I play golf.
Yeah. All right. I fuck with that. So I can't, I don't know. I tried it, man. I tried it. So I respect anyone in sales or recruiting, staffing, getting up balls early. And I'm not a morning person. So I was just dead all night. I would not be able to produce. No creative juices would be able to flow.
That's fair.
Yeah. So I was just all right, yeah, I'm living in my home city. It was paradise, but I can't really enjoy it. On weekends, I just wanted to catch up on sleep.
Exactly.
So I was deciding to just travel because I love traveling. I studied abroad while in college in Italy, and I wanted to do something where I can live over there and work abroad. It's not like college or anything. And then I saw that teach English, and I did that, and then I got sucked into a Disneyland Shanghai project management job. I helped build Disneyland Shanghai, which is the biggest one outside of America. And that was a year-long contract. And I once I was done that, I got into that electronic music streaming app. And that was for 2.5 years. And that's when I, started DJing and producing. And I got secured some residencies. They pay really well, DJ fees over there.
In China?
Oh my God. It was amazing. I was making more than my day job. So I just quit my day job, phased out of that so I could take more DJ gigs.
Damn.
And then I was just getting booked around Taiwan and China. And that's why I was over there for 5 years because it was pretty comfortable, and their holiday system, man, America needs to step it up. They have Chinese New Year on February, and you get off 2.5 weeks, and then exactly six months later, Chinese national holiday. Everyone gets off 10 days. Foreigners kind of get off like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So
Damn.
every 6 months you get like, 3 weeks
Something,
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Out
so
here?
coming back to these bullshit 3-day
way.
weekends, fucking
Yeah.
whack. We work way too hard over here.
Yeah, what the fuck,
Way
dude?
too fucking hard.
Hashtag no
I
days
heard
off,
more
bro.
DJ pay and longer holidays. We're going to China. What the fuck are we doing in San Diego?
Yeah.
That's so true.
Yeah, man.
Hey, if you see this next episode in China, just know.
yeah.
We're up to something.
We're working. Dude, any upcoming projects that you can kind of maybe drop on us? Drop a little teaser maybe? What's in the works?
So I got a couple tracks that are already being sent to like Psycho Disco again. I wanted to do a follow up with them. Treasure Ash was down, and that EP was a huge hit for Psycho Disco and myself. So we wanted to run it back, and same with House of Hustle. House of Hustle and I are working close together on another EP, and also like doing like a House of Hustle takeover somewhere here in San Diego
Oh, bet.
and LA. So yeah, talking with some venues now. Obviously Bloom is in the mix, but we would need like a big artist because that club is just massive.
Right.
So looking for like a mid-tier, maybe to start like a mid-tier level club where the capacity is not 1,400.
Is that the capacity at Bloom?
Yeah, the main room is like 800, and then the lounge is like 500.
That's crazy.
600.
I did not know that.
Yeah, dude, that's why it's just so massive. They gotta, be very careful with, who they book. They gotta be able to fill up the place.
Right.
And
then Fisher comes knocking on your door and everything goes to shit.
yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, there's promoters that are like, yo, we want to do a takeover. We sold out Spin, and that's awesome. It's impressive, but like our capacity is like, double Spin, so it's not really, it's not the same.
Right.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, with the rooftop open, it's probably more similar in the side room, but a lot of those nights it's not even open. So,
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Damn, I did not even know it was that many heads.
dude, yeah, it's the
Novafit.
biggest dance floor in like
1250.
downtown.
1250?
Gnarly.
Max, I'm pretty sure they could press it for sold out shows, but
Right.
I think Nova may have a bigger capacity, especially with their terrace, but their dance floor is a bit smaller. So,
Dude.
and they're Insomniac. They have money for days. They're the Walmart of promoters. They got endless amounts of money.
Yeah.
They can book anyone they want.
That's true.
Yeah.
Who's been one of your favorite bookings at Bloom that's maybe played already or coming up?
Damn, man. Maybe because it's fresh in my mind and it was a huge surprise. Was Born Dirty fucking blew my mind. He was like super hard, and man, you didn't even stay for a set.
I know, bro.
Damn.
I forgot what we had to do. Oh, our friends were doing.
You were throwing out. You had another.
Yeah, but our
underground
friend threw
event?
like his first EDM event, and he was like, "Bro, you gotta pull up. You gotta pull up." And then
You had to
I
go
was like, "All right, I gotta
support.
come support. I went and supported for like less than an hour, and my girl. I had to wake up early the next day. Me and my girl were just like, "We're going to bed."
Yeah, man. But
dude,
you
that-
definitely
that
missed
was
out on
fun.
his set. He was like fucking. He had some hard ass bass house. He had some like, also like crazy ass like techno. Like if he slowed it down to like 112, it would be like Geschaffelstein, like
yeah.
mid tempo,
Oh,
like,
shit.
like
Sick. What?
hard fucking shit. Like I wanted to start punching the ground, but I'm like, wait, I work here. I can't be looking
That's
like
hella
that.
funny.
This guy's in the green room.
Dude.
Like, who's in the green room just punching shit right now?
Yeah, no. And then I really resonated with his set. He had a similar DJ style to me, and Carlo Leo is another one that's like really hard techno. Well, actually more like hard tech house, not like dark techno, like boom, 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 boom. It was
Wait,
just
how?
like it was still tech house style, but
wanted to see
and he
that again,
sampled a
didn't
bunch
you?
of like '90s, hip hop.
Yeah, that's
which
cool. I
was,
think that's
like
a
my
vibe.
favorite.
I like when
hip-hop
people do
is-
that.
Yeah, it had a nice swag to it.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, Martin Horger was like the first one to blow my mind there.
That shit was packed out nutty.
Dude, that was insane.
That shit was
He
lit.
just high energy, high octane
Yeah.
bass house.
Energizer Bunny.
Yeah,
Bowser Bunny.
yeah.
Dude, that's sweet, man. Hopefully you'll be seeing some more of us at Bloom. I actually have a show there this Friday. Fortunately, you guys won't see this until a couple weeks after, but
So we'll let you know how it went.
we'll let you know how it went.
He crushed it.
He crushed it. But appreciate you providing all those opportunities, man. It's a super sick venue. We're super
Absolutely, man.
stoked
It's like I feel like San Diego needed Bloom. I needed Bloom. I didn't know I needed it, but like, you know, there's like some cliquey clubs, not gonna name drop, but you know, they like want to just hook up their friends, and I'm hooking up the friends that and supporters that have supported me, but also people I don't even know. You know, like hey, because I remember what it was like when I first moved back from China. I still had my friend group, but I didn't know any of the promoters because all the people that I was like promoting for when I was running party buses way back in the Voyeur days were like all like, dude, no, we have real jobs now and we're working at our 401ks and whatever. Like, I get that's like the norm for sure, but like basically I had like no connection. I had to start from scratch, and you know, some people gave me a shot, like Oren and with Kino Village and Avenue, and you know, I just grew from there. But
returning the favor.
I'm just paying it forward, throwing it back in the universe, and people are super appreciative, and you know, especially if they're like, yo, it would be a dream to open up for Moon Boots. Some of these DJs, it's like, yeah, I got you. And this is like a dream come true. So some of the homies get to skip all the struggle that I had to go through playing at little freaking, you know, birthday parties or whatever. If it's a club, it's like a Sunday at like first slot, you know, you got to start somewhere. And then, but my homies were very lucky because now they're going straight to Bloom direct, you know.
What a go.
Pays off to know the right guy, though.
Well, we appreciate you big time, honestly.
If there's other homies out there listening, do you suggest they reach out, or how do you suggest if they do want?
You can do probably my email, ab@bloomdtsd.com. So DTSD stands for Downtown San Diego.
We can put that in the description as well.
Will.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Hit me up.
We appreciate all the knowledge you dropped, all the funny experiences, all the writing.
I'm gonna be talking about that Shiba-san story for a minute, bro. I can literally just picture.
Oh man, I'll show you the photo after this.
Yeah.
I took a
fucking great.
Yeah.
Like a fucking
just in the middle of an intersection, running the red light.
The red light camera just got you guys.
Oh man, the cameras get everything. There's cameras everywhere. It's
bro.
China, dude. CCTV. Ain't no joke.
The room next door is starting to bump some music now, so hopefully it's not getting caught by this mic, but I think it's a good time to maybe start wrapping up.
Yeah, sounds good. Let's go see if they need DJs, man. We got 3 right here.
Yeah, exactly. It's game on now.
Yeah.
Dude, but we do appreciate you coming through, man.
Absolutely, man. Thanks for having me.
We will see you this weekend.
Yeah.
Anything you want to share to the viewers before we bounce out?
This is coming out in 2 weeks. It's around the time I'm playing at Bloom for Dylan Nathaniel. That's gonna be a fucking party.
Yeah,
fucking
party.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rager. So come through. If you let's see, if you mention this podcast, this episode, then I'll comp your entry.
Hey,
there you go.
Come check
That's
out
a plug right there.
Draz and Dylan Nathaniel on me.
Yeah. We appreciate you guys
Still
for tuning in.
Paying it forward.
The fucking legend, paying it forward always. Make sure you guys tap in with him onto some big shit. Cool stories. Cool ass guy. We appreciate you guys riding with us. We will see you guys on the next one.
Adios.
Cue the breakdown. Cue the breakdown.